We all think of death as this doom and gloom thing, right? It's always negative when we speak about death. It doesn't have to be though. You see, we can be scared of death. And I don't blame you, everyone fears the unknown. But just realise that we're all going to die at some point. Why are you living a boring, mundane life? Surely if you were scared of death, you'd be living life to the fullest. It's time to start using death to motivate you more. Here's how. Well, hello, and welcome to the Mediocre Mind Trap. My name is Marcus, and I'm glad to have you with me today. For some people, this is going to be a very dark video, but I beg for your sake to see the good in it. Death doesn't have to be this horrible thing. It's natural, and if you think about it, every single thing has death. Our lives, every other animal lives, trends, modern affairs, your favourite snack that you loved is gone now. Even weekdays have their weekends. It's a death of a week and the start of a new one. Time is the devourer of everything. So go into this video with an open mind, okay? And just before we start, I want to tell you that I've modified my Buy Me a Coffee page. It's going to have ebooks that you can buy on the platform, okay? And they're going to be on different subjects to help you escape the mediocre mind trap. Whether you want to clear some debt, be good at saving, find out how to start your journey on the 2.0 version of yourself, become more attractive so you're seen and you get girls. There's going to be something for everyone on there. And of course, if you get any sort of value out of my videos that help you, you can help by supporting the channel and buy me a coffee. But if you don't want to do that, just go check it out, see what it's all about. Right, let's get back to it then, shall we? In 100 years' time, we'll be scattered on this earth or buried, surrounded by loved ones and the people who experience the same timeline as us. That means you as well. Strangers will live in the homes that we took a lifetime to pay each month to become mortgage free. Someone else will own every single thing that you own right now. All of your personal belongings, the things you hold dear, will be either given away, sold, or thrown away. The cars that we buy to impress people and boost our egos won't work. They'll be scrapped for metal. Our descendants won't even know who the hell we are. I mean, can you tell me you know who your granddad's granddad was? I don't know mine. Because after we die, we'll be remembered for a few more years, and then we'll just turn into a picture on a wall, a passing memory for people who go by it, until there's no emotion when people look at that picture. 20 years later, them pictures will be taken down and destroyed or forgotten. We won't even be memories anymore. So that's some raw emotional information that I've just given you, and you could dwell on it a lot. So if you want to pause this video, take a second and truly think about it, I suggest you do that. Because that realization will hit you hard. And now maybe that you've heard that, 95% of the problems that are in your mind right now seem very, very insignificant. Because when you truly think about it, you're filling your mind with stuff that really doesn't matter. Do you know if you zoom out far enough, you can't even see the Earth? And if you zoom out some more, you'll just see the galaxy. Now, how small in comparison are you to the galaxy? I'd say we're less than a microorganism. So now something that someone said or the way they've made you feel doesn't feel so bad, does it? It feels minuscule compared to where we are in the world. Think about it right now. Are the thoughts in your head truly worth worrying about? It may be that you've forgotten to pay a bill and you don't get paid until next Friday or something like that. Is there anything you can do about that? I mean, you can ask people if you could borrow some money until then, but if you don't want to do that, is there anything else you can do? Can you sell something that you don't use? There's always ways around stuff like that. You can ring them up. You can tell them that you can't pay, but you can pay Friday. And 9 times out of 10, they're there to help you, and they'll accept it. But instead of that, you'll just panic and leave it. It's not good for your mental health. So should you be focusing on that sort of thing? Or should you be focusing on the importance of life? Living for the now, collecting experiences, bettering yourself to become a 2.0 version of yourself, doing everything in your ability to get out of this mediocre mind trap. Because when we get to our deathbeds, we're going to think about all the things we could have done better. But if you do them now, you're already 97% more efficient than everyone else in the world. The bar has never ever been set this low. All you have to do is start doing something. And when you start doing that one thing, you'll unlock bigger and better doors. that when you walk through will be bigger and better experiences. Now that is living. Because we don't have enough time on this planet. Start getting comfortable in the fact that you're going to die. Let it motivate you. Have it on your back 24/7 so it pushes you forward. You can't outrun it. It's going to happen. Roll with it. Think of your age and where you're living right now. Now think back 100 years. Someone was literally in the space that you're in right now. Whether it's in an old ass house, whether it's in a field, whether it's on a path, in a cafe or a shop, wherever you're watching this from, there was people around that area. Now, have you ever heard of any of them? No, you haven't. And they were probably wasting their lives too complacent to do anything about it. With all them regrets when they die, because they didn't take action. Them people aren't even memories. Because to be a memory, someone has to remember you. Fuck. That's something. And we'll be like that one day. I think sometimes we have to get dark and morbid so that we can see the good in every aspect. Like I said, to remember death is how we get pushed forward, I feel. Because we're so used to putting death at the back of our heads and just getting on with our boring lives. And then act surprised when someone gets hit by a car and dies. He died. He wasn't supposed to die then. No, it's always about. We live day in and day out just fucking wasting it. Not having these amazing experiences. Yet we'll go on Instagram and social media and see people living their best life and thinking, why am I in my bedroom in the cold and it's raining while this person's in a beautiful country living life? Just don't forget that social media is fake. People are putting the best part of their lives on there. You take a picture with your family, what do? You smile. And then when that picture's over, you go back to not smiling. It's all fake. Just remember that. So it's time for you to start questioning this. Do I run from death, or do I use it as the ultimate motivation? Because you know what? I'm going to make every single day count from now on. Take care, my Stoic Vikings. Have an incredible day, and I'll see you on the next one.